Good day, everybody, and welcome, or good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Darlington Raceway here in Darlington, South Carolina, here at one of the most tricky ovals on the planet. This track is not an easy one for drivers to get understanding of, and it will be a difficult track for, I think, drivers going forward. I cannot wait to see how this race plays out. And I'm sure you can't either because a lot of times this track requires a lot of talent. So, with that being said, let's get down to the starting grid. Chester Lester Wester is starting on 42nd position. And again, another back row starting spot for Aiden Shepard. That's the second in a row for him. Austin Silverspoon and that will be Zayden Davidson towards the back as well. Davidson has qualified pretty well the last couple of weekends. Kind of surprising to see him this far back. DJ Curtis, another car, surprised to see this far back, as is Eric Monaco. Not a great starting spot for either of them. Allison Holiday and Ethan Kiterman are the next two cars on the grid, with Ryan Griffin and Bobby Jones on the next two spots on the grid, with Noah Hart. Again, another tough starting spot for Noah Hart. And Kai Dry alongside of him. This will be Sevar Ilkin and Mika Miyazaki and Zolt Dormitory and the 81 of Ty Silverspoon. 77 of Zolt Dormitory up there as well, with Austin Sanders and Pip Longstocking on the row there. Pip Longstocking in the past team has done very, very well so far this season in their shortened, at their late start this year. And as you can see, cars are really close to the wall. I'm not sure why they put them almost against the wall, but okay. Bethany Woodard, the points leader, and Daniel Bouchard are on a row together, with Dylan Speeds and Greg Woodard on a row together. Not been one of Likoya's better races so far. Weekend so far, with Ethan Moore and Ingrid Hadeland, Takumi Hirano and Rich Roy, Tyler Thaber and Sean Ard, Carol Abbott and Carter Fitzgerald. Zachary Fitzwater finally has a good qualifying run. Hopefully he doesn't fall out or anything like that. And Russ Pliskin, Ryan Matthews and Nick Pericles, Lance Calvin, and that will be Vince Freeze, Anthony Griffith and Caitlin Tannerhill. Very good race for the Team Thunder so far this weekend. For Team Thunder, Ayapo Anselmi and Gretchen Faust. And then the front row is Sean Perkins and Cody Lamas. Lamas definitely needs this kind of a run here. This is a track that Lamas should be pretty strong at. Without further ado, let's get down to the race. 92 laps are on the Darlington Raceway. Beckon for these drivers here. Darlington has been on the schedule a couple of times before, but the track has recently, as you can see, gotten a graphics up, or has gotten some graphical updates to it. And away we go here at Darlington. Lamas gets off to a great start with Perkins in second. However, this track, as you know, is all about handling here. And there goes Faust already trying to go for the lead now. And you're starting to see here, but it looks like Lamas is getting the outside to work a bit here. This track, the inside and outside, is very competitive with one another here. And as you can see, it is a very difficult track to kind of get around here. Ace and Slemmy doing a really good job in fourth position there. That's the highest we've seen him all year. Anthony Griffith is up into fifth, and we've already gotten some cars just kind of single filing out. That's what you've got to do around this track, is get single file as quickly as you can, because the longer you're side by side, the more speed you lose here. As you can see, Ryan Matthews has lost a ton of spots here on the start. Down the back straightaway, they all fly. Down towards turn number 3 and 4. You can see Pericles just rim riding along the outside there. That's how you kind of have to go around this track here. As we go further up the grid here, it's still Cody Lamas leading this race, with Perkins in third, Faust in second. Oh, actually, here comes Faust now going for the lead now, but can't get the inside to work. And there goes Lamas actually hitting the wall down there. Don't want to do that too often, because that's how you are going to struggle here. I see another car a little further back trying to make a move. That was Anselmi trying to make a move on Perkins there, and going to make that one work there. As Anthony Griffith now is closing in on this group as well, with Tannerhill, Freeze, Kelvin. And back there you've got Pericles. Fitzgerald's trying to make a move on Pliskin. Not going to make the inside work though. Very one-groove track here around Darlington. Now it's starting to be, and I guess maybe this year that's going to be the big story of the matter here. It's very difficult to make a move here unless you make a mistake. We do have somebody way down low in the back. That was Rich Roy trying to make the inside work. Not going to make it work here, and I think now you're going to start seeing maybe Ethan Moore try and get the outside, around the outside of Roy. Not going to try that, though, as Roy realizes that what Moore was doing, and quickly slams the door here. Here comes Moore on the inside. Not going to make it work, though. Very difficult track to make moves. Zachary Fitzwater is making moves, though, going around the outside of Tyler Faber here on the start of this race. Fitzwater is proving that you can pass here at Darlington. However, it's all down to how you manage this race here, because this is going to be a very difficult race, I think, to try and get track position here. So pit stop strategy is going to be a big factor here, as Faber is really trying to, is really struggling with that car's handling right now. Russ Pliskin struggling on the inside there as Fitzgerald tried to get around the outside, and you're going to see Fitzgerald might try the inside now. We haven't seen anybody make the inside work. We're going to see if Fitzgerald's going to try. No, not even going to attempt it. And this is just kind of the stuff we're used to seeing here at Darlington. Pliskin's trying the inside there on Pericles. Second place in points, Nick Pericles there. As we know, this is a big points day for some of these drivers because the Lycoyas really aren't doing very well here on this track. And, well, as you can see, Fitzgerald tried to make some moves work there. Not going to, though, and it looks like Abbott's going to try and slot in behind Fitzgerald. And there goes Ryan Matthews around the outside trying to there. And, oh, Matthews is the one that's going to lose the spot, though. And then Abbott, oh, wow. That didn't work out well for hardly anybody there. And here comes, it helped out Fitzwater, though. Fitzwater's trying to the inside of Matthews there, and, well, not going to work there either. Gretchen Faust now has closed up on Cody Lamas now as we get down into turn number 1 here. We're going to see if Faust can make the inside work. Looks like she might be able to, and yes, she does. She's the first car I've seen to make the inside work there and gets by Cody Lamas there. That is a very impressive move there by Gretchen Faust as they rocket down into turn 3 again. And Lamas kind of is starting up a little bit of a log jam behind him as Perkins and Slemmy have caught him now. And this is where things are going to get very difficult here around Darlington because there just isn't a whole lot of space to make moves. And there goes Lamas is losing another spot. Maybe not, though. Yes, it is. Lamas is going to lose another spot as there goes Perkins by, and there goes Ayapo. Anselmi by. Oh, no, Anselmi doesn't get by, but this is all just handling now, this track is, and Anselmi does not get a good run out of that corner there. Anthony Griffith's going to try and get by on the outside. Maybe not, though. Oh, we got a yellow. Bobby Jones is broken down. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Bobby Jones has broken down the 29 car, and that's going to be the first caution of the day here on lap number 13 of 92 today. Don't want to get into too many issues there, but tough break for Bobby Jones. He has been massively outperformed by his teammate, and, well, Calvin has absolutely swamped him, and, well, that's it for him today. And coming back to the yellow flag, Sean Perkins, the second-place runner, would blow up the motor. And so that would be 2 cars out in one fell swoop there. It is quite hot here in South Carolina tonight, and, well, that's it for Sean Perkins there from second on the grid. Team Thunder was having such a great run, and, well, the Mitsubishis have now broken down. Tough break. So all of Team Thunder's hopes lie on Anthony Griffith here, who was running pretty well in 5th position here. We'll see how he comes off pit road. He is actually going to come off second on the order right there. So Anthony Griffith now, one Team Thunder car falls out, the other one takes second, takes his spot. So great to see Anthony Griffith second on the grid. Vince Freeze third, great showing by him. Cody Lamas down to 4th, Anselmi in 5th, and Nick Pericles up to 6th. Oh, but Gretchen Faust, the race leader, now has an engine problem with the 46 car, and that means Faust is going to have to come down pit road coming to the green, and that's going to give Griffith the lead back here. And that's going to be incredibly important for Anthony Griffith to perform very well. So, yeah, tough break for Gretchen Faust. And now Griffith will lead on the restart. Now off they go, down into turn number 1. They go Griffith with a fantastic start over the 2 DNC cars in second and third. And here we go. We are back to racing here at Darlington. And Anselmi is going for third now. And it looks like Lamas is really struggling to just kind of control that car as they go down the back straightaway here. As there goes the field, they're all trying to sort themselves out. As we go back through the middle of the field, Noah Hart trying to get up to the order as well. Vince Freeze now trying the inside here on Griffith here. And it looks like Griffith is going to be able to hold him off. The Ohio native holds off Vince Freeze there. But now Freeze is going to try the outside line here since Griffith tried the inside line. Didn't pay off there. Also, Anselmi gets third away from Cody Lamas in a very good battle there. Here comes back to the inside now. Ooh, we got a car on, oh, that is Faust on pit road here. Anselmi going for second now on Vince Freeze. Not going to get it, though. Oh, maybe he will fight back there. Down the back straightaway now. This is going to be a very long setup move here, and he is going to get it. So Anselmi to second position here. Rich Roy has really carried the Roy Inc. team, but Anselmi doing a good job here at Darlington. This has been a track that really suits his driving style. 2 DNCs are down to third and fourth, with Abbott in fifth, and sixth now is Nick Pericles. Abbott's now trying to go for fourth. Will she get it, though, is a good question. I don't think so, because the inside hasn't been the strongest, but we've seen some cars make the move stick. Doesn't look like Abbott's going to be able to, though. Can Pericles make the outside work? I don't think so there. Towards the back, we see battling for 38th position. We have DJ Curtis back there, Allison Holiday not having a good day, Ilkin not having a good day so far. And as we go through the order, Monaco definitely isn't. Shepard hasn't climbed his way through the order. Also, Greg Woodard having a really poor day so far in the 96th. The Lycoyas in general just are having a miserable day. Bethany Woodard, our points leader, in 25th. This isn't the track that we really expected, or that we really didn't. Well, once we saw practice sessions, I think we kind of thought that the Lycoyas weren't going to do well. I think Griffin hit the wall there in the 11 car. But here they go down the back straightaway now. Bethany Woodard really does need to pick up the pace if she's going to keep her point lead. And Anselmi now is really closed in here on Anthony Griffith now. And here we go. This is going to be important here. Will Anselmi be able to make a move here on Griffith here? 2 rookies doing very well here in this car and in this race here. And this is not a track that we really expect a lot of rookies to be that strong at. And now Anselmi, a long way back to Vince Freeze and Cody Lamas in third and fourth. This is the kind of performance we need to see out of DNC that we thought we'd see out of DNC this year. They were dominant last year, but the Chevy Camaros have not been nearly as strong as we thought they'd be. But Anselmi is all over the back bumper of Griffith now. And can the Team Thunder driver hold off Anselmi? And here comes Anselmi looking to the inside now. Not going to get it done there, but Anselmi has the faster car over Anthony Griffith here. Obviously, these are actually 2 Mitsubishis here. I guess the Mitsubishi cars really like this track. They're kind of quasi-team cars, I guess, because Mitsubishi is the only team that somehow found a loophole in the rules to supply 2 teams. And here comes the 22 once again here. And this is critical now that they get the best run they can with the 22 car. Ayapo and Selmy just kind of skating around this track here. And Ed Selmy did get to the inside there of Griffith here, but as you know, Griffith has that preferred line around the outside there. And, well, it's going to be really difficult, I think, for Anselmi to get that move working here. But we know Anselmi's got a faster car than Griffith here. And here comes Anselmi again here down on the inside. And Anselmi does have a run here. And Griffith did not get a good run down the backstretch there. Down towards turn 3, but Anselmi backs out way earlier there. Just trying to hold on here. This track is very slidey and requires drivers to be very careful, as Lamas has lost 2 spots to Pericles and Abbott. We'll try and go back and see what happened there. Well, this is how Pericles got by Lamas, just diving underneath there. Very solid move there. Lamas really has had an issue with being loose on entry. Don't want to do that too often, though, and Lamas is kind of falling back a little bit, but little adjustment, you might get Lamas back in this. Abbott here would make a move now on Vince Freeze, diving low, excuse me there. And Freeze would have a big problem with the middle of that corner because Abbott took all the air off that car in the Tesla there. And Abbott has quickly become one of the fastest cars on track here. And as you can see, the two leaders are duking it out in front of her. And we're going to see how quickly Abbott closes in here around Darlington. This is one of the fan favorite tracks, and the fans have begged for it to come back, as it looked like actually Anselmi was trying to dive underneath Griffith there. Wasn't going to make that one work, though, as now look how quickly Abbott's reeling in Anselmi here. And we know Abbott's got a really quick car today. Going through the field, we are seeing now some pretty competitive battling throughout the field here. As you can see, Sean Ard trying to hold up Russell Pliskin. As we go through the field, Carter Fitzgerald up in 11th place, doing a good job there. Rich Roy is as fast as Anselmi, but started a little further back on this restart and is struggling a little bit to try and get going there. A lot of front end damage for Sanders there. Got that on that last caution. As there is Zachary Fitzwater, Ryan Matthews not having as good of a day as he would have liked here. We thought this would be a track that Matthews would be quite strong at. Noah Hart has clawed his way up the order as well. But you got to be real careful that it takes a while to get yourself up the order around this track, and you're going to need some cautions to do that. Again, Bethany Woodard still down in 25th position. Don't want to do that too often either. Up to 23rd now. It looks like we might have some cars falling back on that restart, but Bethany Woodard really not having a great points day today. And Noah Hart is kind of being a log jam here with Dylan Speeds for the entire pack behind. They were battling side by side for quite some time, and when you start doing that around this track, it really can Constantina affect the pack up into a big giant pack. Mainly Daniel Bouchard also has been really struggling with an ill-handling car here. Got to be oh so careful that you're not going to get into too much trouble here with this, the way this track kind of is with handling on it. It's going to be difficult, especially once the leaders start getting into some lap traffic, if we go that long, of course. Caitlin Tannerhill has been another car that's been massively flying through the field here, as, it looks like Lamas has gotten behind Faber now. Faber's really picked up the pace as Pericles has gotten by Freeze, Lamas' teammate there. As Abbott's gotten by Anselmi, that's going to be a big move there because that puts Abbott into second position. And now Abbott's all over the back bumper now of Anthony Griffith. We'll go back and see what happened there. And here's what happened here. It looks like, Anselmi gets into the wall, and that makes that move quite easy, actually. Once your main competitor gets into the wall there, Abbott just had a really nice, easy move there in the against the 22. Tire wear is a big issue with this track, and this also causes Anthony Griffith and Anselmi to pit as Abbott stays out a lap. Looks like basically everybody. Tannerhill staying out, and you're seeing the cars that are a little quicker here on this run stay out here, and this is where things are going to get really interesting because they've lost like 5 seconds on a run here, so you got to be really careful here. And the Tesla team was a little late on that. They pitted a lap later, which is a smart move, but I think this will put Abbott a little bit down the order because that's a 32-second lap compared to a 28 that some of those drivers on track are going to have. And actually, Griffith is in the wall. Griffith had a really slow pit stop, and Anselmi and Pericles got in front of him. And where is Abbott in comparison to Anselmi? And here they go. Anselmi is going to lap up to Carter Fitzgerald there and Pip Longstocking, so. But Abbott does get in front of Anselmi with a really quick pit stop, so. Good on Abbott for taking the lead of this race, but Hadeland in the wall as well. Griffith did not have a good pit stop there. And this group here, it's a very tight group here, and actually Vince Freeze is way down here with a really slow pit stop here. had some right side damage fixed. Both the DNC cars did. And that put them way down the order here. And not in a good spot for either of them. And you can see this pack here, you've got some drivers here that are pretty strong drivers, like Vince Freeze, Cody Lamas. They didn't have a good qualifying run there. And now you got race leader Abbott on the back bumper of it. And this is going to bring a lot of cars close to them here. And you're going to see, ooh, looks like Austin Silverspoon is in the wall here. This might hold up Abbott here. No, Abbott gets by quite easy there. Oh, no, she doesn't actually. And this is going to be Anselmi's battle here to try and close in here. Get to the inside of Silverspoon here. No, that's not what Abbott wants here. Silverspoon's really holding her up. And now here comes Anselmi there with the lap car of Pip Longstocking. Pass did not have a very good... a very good time there in their pit stop with the 26 car. And now Abbott's got to make another move back up there. Got to give credit where credit's due to third place runner Nick Pericles, Tyler Thabers in fourth, Anthony Griffith fifth, sixth is Takumi Hirano, seventh is Tanner Hill. Wow, Matthews Motorsports really bad pit stop there. Sanders is in eighth with a damaged car, great on that. Ninth for Ard. 10th for Calvin, 11th for Hart, 12th for Pliskin, 13th for the 14, and Bethany Woodard's actually clawing her way up the order as well. It just shows what a pit stop can do for you, because Vince Freeze is about to go a lap down despite being in the lead pack earlier, and Abbott's back there, and Selmy's trying to get through the pack as well, and Freeze is up in the fence. And this is where Abbott's really got to start dealing with traffic better here in this event, and actually Anselmi gets into the wall. And just for comparison, race leader Abbott has only been out there about 10-15 laps since the pit stop, and she is already, oh man, Vince Freeze clobbers the wall, and that's actually probably going to bring out a yellow for that. That was a hard hit into the wall there. And yes, the yellow flag is out right as Kai Dry goes there, but I was going to say, they had already lost 2 seconds of pace from that restart there, as Abbott now is slowing down for the yellow there. Vince Freeze really clobbered that outside wall there, and they brought out the yellow for it because it put debris on the track. So tough break there. Oh, we got a car blown up there. That is Ty Silverspoon. That probably also brought out the yellow as well. So Abbott leads over Pericles and Selmy. That is Thaber. Hirano is up in fifth. That's great showing by Hirano for once outperforming his teammate. Sanders in sixth, Tanner Hill in seventh, Noah Hart up to eighth after starting way down the order. Hart is one of the fastest cars on the track right now and climbed all the way from toward the back up this far. Abbott gets going. Oh man, Gretchen Faust. Horrific restart for all the lap cars there. Tanner Hill and Hart's the last car to get by there before Faust starts going up to the high line and holding up all the lead lap cars. And all the lap cars get to go by now, that group. But here they go, and here's what we're talking about. Noah Hart already getting by Tanner Hill there, so off they go down towards turn number 1 again here, or turn 3 and 4 here. And this is the kind of racing that Darlington is known for, and that's very close quarters, very high attrition, high adrenaline racing here. All about controlling your car well, and Tanner Hill's in the fence. Tanner Hill's in the fence, wall riding here. And don't want to get into too much trouble out there. Oh, we got a car in the wall, it looks like. And that's going to bring out the yellow. Yeah, something would happen here with Carter Fitzgerald, or Ryan Matthews, actually, was the car that had the issues. And no, it was Carter Fitzgerald here. And then all of a sudden, something really weird happened. Oh, Monaco gets into Griffin. And then Carter Fitzgerald goes around, and then Rich Roy's also involved with Fitzwater. Man, all three drivers need better luck, actually. Fitzwater has been in more wrecks than we can count this year. But that would bring out the yellow. Interesting strategy call here by the Bradley team. They have only done very minimal work here. I think they only put fuel in that car. So that car could be really slow on the restart. Abbott, and they're just playing the track position game, hoping that another caution comes out really quickly here. Abbott is in second with Anselmi in third. Looks like Longstocking's got some problems. Really good run by the Tesla Brigade. They've got a car in 2nd and 4th here. And 5th is Thaber, 6th is Hirano. Pericles back to 7th. Wait, is that 7th? Yes. Pliskin 8th, and then Noah Hart still in 9th, but Hart is trying to claw his way back up the order here. This is just a very difficult track to be at right now. Makes this race very tough. And now, here comes Lance Calvin back to the green here. We'll see if they put tires on the car. Just had a really quick pit stop here. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. And let's see what happens here. Looks like the Faust car not doing really well there. On the inside, maybe he'll slot in front of the Blameless or the Davidson, or the Ard car there. And here we go. Calvin does not look very fast. And here we go. There's Anselmi now going for the lead now on the inside of Calvin. All very aggressive moves needing to be done here, but still can't get them done simply because of the way that the track is. And you can see how much quicker Anselmi is just with the urgency he has over the 28. But we got another yellow. That's exactly what Calvin wanted to see. I think that is Davidson and Shepard in an incident there with Anthony Griffith, who was so strong early in this race. And now we got another incident. And this is Davidson and Shepard make contact here. They're up against the wall. And Griffith almost made it through and then gets collected in there. That's not what you want to see happen. Oh, wow. What was Davidson doing there? We're on board with Lance Calvin here. You're going to see the incident take place on the High Line. And when you're at Darlington, there's just simply nowhere to move. He just sideswipes the one car. And then he gets drilled from behind right here. That puts him out of the race. Could this gamble pay off, though, for Lance Calvin, though? He doesn't have hardly anybody. No one's been able to make a move on him because of the way the track is. And with how quickly the cautions have been turning over here, so could make this very, very easy. Nobody has pitted under that yellow flag, so, and as you see, there is the 46 car on the inside who has not gotten going with engine issues. So that's going to hold up all the lap down cars and really make things difficult for some of these drivers on the inside here. And Selmy did get, and Slemmy did get by Abbott there. So that should make things pretty interesting going forward, but it's all going to come down to, can Calvin just keep that car with fuel-wise running for 20 laps, and can can there still be enough cautions for this pit strategy to work out for him? He's going to have to hope for at least only maybe about 3 laps of green flag at time here and hope the rest of the race is caution fest, really. It's a risky gamble that Bradley's trying to pull, but I give him credit for trying it. And here we go, down to the start-finish line here. We're going to have not long to go, and Calvin gets a great restart there, and the entire outside line does. Let's see what happens there. How many cars will get by? Looks like the last one to get by will be Lamas there before Faust goes to the high line. Noah Hart, once again, the fastest car on the track here, trying to get by underneath Nick Pericles here. Pericles did help out, though, by getting into the wall. And as you can see, Calvin is not very quick there, but Anselmi isn't looking the fastest either, trying to get by him. And as you can see, Anselmi is really close there, but Abbott is there as well. And if Anselmi doesn't make a move quick, Abbott will. Top 4 all together here. As you can see, we got some cars in the wall in the back, but so far so good. Calvin is doing a good job playing human roadblock. And, well, I don't know if that's going to last too much longer, though. Oh, we got a yellow, though. That's what they want to see, and that's Monaco around in the back with Longstocking and Holiday in the fence as well. And this strategy that Calvin was pulling off is looking better and better as more and more cautions keep coming out here. And this is what happens to Eric Monaco. There's a lot of contact in front there. We're going to take a look and see what happened here. It looked like Longstocking got into the fence, and that's where Holiday gets involved as well. Yeah, and that was Longstocking getting into Kai Dry there, and that's when all the Constantina stack-up took place. And that's how accidents tend to happen here at Darlington on a track this narrow. With only about 12 to go here, this strategy's looking really strong for Lance Calvin. All he needs is really like 2 or 3 more cautions, and he could walk into this race by just parking the bus in front of everybody. That's all you have to do, really, to win one of these races, is just do that. And at least on this track, and that's what Calvin is doing. He's being an excellent blocker, and that's how he's going to try and win this race. The Bradley team thought that there'd be a lot of cautions the rest of this race, and that's what seems to be happening. And even though Anselmi is doing a good job back there trying to pass him, it's not going to work out if that's the case. Green flag is back out again. And now Anselmi has to start getting aggressive here. Just has to. Oh, Ty Silverspoon with Austin Silverspoon with big problems there, and that's going to hold up the entire pack. The entire pack has problems behind Austin Silverspoon there. All kinds of issues there, and that's going to really push out Calvin to the lead there and really separate out the pack. Oh, but we got another yellow. I think that Constantina really hurt some people there. And I see both the Matthews Motorsports cars. And cautions have been breeding cautions all day here as Carter Fitzgerald was trying to pit. That cost Ethan Moore and Daniel Bouchard to make contact. A little further back, we got Kai Dry and Allison Holiday in it as well. So now we're under 10 to go. And now now is where the job of Lance Calvin gets even harder to try and hold off Anselmi. Because now it's single file all the way around. And things are going to get very difficult now. Abbott's got a car in between, has the lap car of Freeze in between Anselmi and Calvin and Abbott. Green flag is back out. Here we go. Can we get the last 8 laps in green? And look at Vince Freeze already trying to get a lap back here. Not going to make that work, though. You've already got Faber and Noah starting to get going here. Noah Hart starting to get going here. And Selmy and Calvin are out to the lead now. And Abbott's really struggling as Freeze is back in the wall again here. They're wall riding there. There goes Anselmi to the lead. Gets underneath Calvin. And that was a very good clean move there. And we knew that might be coming there. So a pit strategy move is going to pay off, I think, for Calvin. But it's not, because he was down in like 15th. But he's not going to get the lead at the win at this rate. And here comes Abbott now with the Marlone team behind there. Faber and Hart back there as well. Pericles is trying to hold on. And Calvin, oh, Calvin's in the fence. Calvin's, those tires are gone. And he's just trying to hold on. The green flag run isn't what Calvin wanted to see. Not at all here. And Noah Hart's going to take advantage of this and go by 3 cars or 2 cars at once, hopefully there. At least he gets by Faber. Maybe only one he'll get. But Calvin is falling back quite quickly from 1st to 4th in only 1 or 2 laps there. Got to be really careful there, but Ayapo and Selmy is gone. Gone. And we have a yellow flag. And that could have ended the race right there. Might have done it. And this was Vince Freeze and, well, no, it wasn't Vince Freeze. It was Cody Lamas getting into Vince Freeze there. And around he goes. That could have been a lot worse there with a car ricocheting down the track there. Rich Roy did get a piece of damage there in that. Much like Texas World, we're going to get a 1-lap dash between Abbott and Selmy and the Marlone there. Calvin is in 4th with Noah Hart in 5th. This whole race is going to come down to a 1-lap shootout. between really Anselmi and Abbott. I don't think anybody else is really going to have a shot at this. And this is going to be a very difficult restart, I think, for these drivers. Very, very difficult. Because this is for all the marbles between two drivers going for their first ever ARCSOA Elite Series victory. And here they go. Through 3 and 4. There will be a white, green and white at the same time. Can Anselmi get the jump here on Abbott? Abbott doesn't get going, Anselmi does. I think that just solidified the race right there. Abbott did not get going there. And the Roy Inc. team, they're jumping up and down already on pit road. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Don't be too confident so far. Noah Hart's up to fourth there. I didn't see the Marlon back there. And Anselmi, oh boy, we got a battle for second heating up here. Really close battle for second. Looks like Abbott's going to get it, but Eapo Anselmi is going to win the Darlington race here. ARCSOA Elite Series at Darlington. Abbott second, and Hirano third, with Noah Hart fourth, and Lance Calvin with the strategy call there in fifth. What a strange little race here at Darlington, but it ended up being one of the more interesting ones we've had. Let's go down to your full finishing results. Eapo Anselmi and Carol Abbott is second on the grid after Eapo Anselmi. Takumi Hirano third. Noah Hart fourth. Lance Calvin fifth. Tyler Thaber sixth. Nick Pericles seventh. Austin Sanders eighth. Ethan Kiterman ninth. Chester Lester Wester, where did he come from in 10th? Greg Woodard 11th. Sean Ard 12th. 13th goes to DJ Curtis. 14th to Misaki. 15th to Fitzwater. 16th to Bethany Woodard. 17th to Tanner Hill. 18th to Holiday. 19th to Moore. 20th to Pliskin. 21st to Hadeland. They both came across the start-finish line, then immediately retired. Griffin 22nd, Monaco 23rd, Dylan Speech 24th, and Austin Silverspoon gets the last point. Freeze, Dormitory, Bouchard, Longstocking, Fitzgerald, Roy, Lamas, Ilkin, Faust, Matthews, Dry, Griffith, Davidson, Shepard, Silverspoon, Perkins, and Jones all will not get points today. Let's take a look at your points leaving round 10. As you can see, the top of the points table for the drivers' points is quite competitive now, with Carol Abbott leading by 1 point over Nick Pericles. Bethany Woodard down in third. Not far back, Tyler Thaber in fourth. Ethan Moore and fifth. Toyota is doing very strong now. They've come on really strong in the last few races. Gretchen Faust has fallen to sixth. Lance Calvin in seventh position. Noah Hart jumps to eighth. What an impressive jump for Noah Hart. Ninth, Greg Woodard, and 10th is Sean Ard. Vince Freeze, DJ Curtis, Ryan Matthews, Ryan Griffin, Rich Roy, Dylan Speeds, Ingrid Hadeland, Austin Sanders, Sean Perkins, Eric Monaco, Zayden Davidson, Takumi Hirano, Aiden Shepard, Ethan Kiterman, Eapo Anselmi, doing probably the lowest I've seen any winner so far in the points. Cody Lamas, Tanner Hill, Fitzgerald, Griffith, Longstocking, or Bouchard, Longstocking, Pliskin, Holiday, Jones, Dormitory, Misaki, Lester Westers, Dry, Ilkin, and Fitzwater, Austin Silverspoon, and Ty Silverspoon round out the top 42 in points. Things are going to get pretty interesting as we're now approaching the American 700 with a lot of one-offs coming up here. It's going to get pretty interesting going forward here because of that. We're going to have a lot more cars on this points chart coming up soon. I'm guessing there might be some drivers that are on the hot seat coming up here. I'm namely hearing about Daniel Bouchard, might be a driver to watch on the hot seat soon. With that being said, let's take a look at the team standings. So now we are on the constructor standings, and right now Toyota's got a 16-point lead over Lycoya. Silver Speed is in third position, not doing as well as I think they'd like to. I think they want a little bit more production out of Ryan Griffin. Tesla is down in fourth with Marlone in fifth. Nissan sixth with Ferrari seventh. Ferrari's starting to really pick up the pace there. 8th is Dominion Caraway, 9th is the Hadeland Sport Team, and 10th is Matthews Motorsport, who is tied with FPT, which is in 11th. Bradley is in 12th, doing okay. They're tied with Roy Inc. In 12th, that is. Team Thunder is in 14th with Honda and Mid-Atlantic in 15th and 16th. Fitzwater finally starts scoring some points. Pass is in 17th. Passes in 4 races. They've already got 196 points. Middle Deutschland Racing is on 188. Menervini's on 115. Blameless is on 91. And ARCSOA America is on 41. With that being said, we're heading out. We're going to start heading out west for the run towards the American 700. Before then, we head back east. With that being said, we will see you next time.